Okay, let's cover part two, options for fractions and decimals. So the first thing it says for fractions, multiply each term by the lowest common denominator of all fractions. And this should eliminate all fractions. I love this. I know that y'all hate fractions and we can get rid of them. However, you need to understand how to find the lowest common denominator. And the best way I like to say this is what's the lowest number? So what's the lowest, I could say term, but we're going to use number. The lowest number, what's the lowest number where both or all denominators, that's the bottom number, denominators, divide into. The lowest number where all denominators will divide into evenly. All right. You don't want to just, okay, let's look at this one. You don't want to just multiply 3 times 9. Please don't do that. And I know a lot do. And I don't know who taught you that, but it is not the best way to do this. You need to know what the lowest common denominator is. So here's my question. Will 3 go into 9? We know 9 will go into 9 one time, but will 3 go into 9? 3 divides into 9. Yeah, 3 times. So our lowest common denominator here is 9. All right, LCD is 9. Now there's another way to do this. I'm going to do this with this simple one here. If we have 3 and we have 9, you can take them down to their prime numbers, their bare bones. Well, 3, it's 3. But 9 is made up of 3 times 3. So you've got to have at least 2 3s for your lowest common denominator. All right. If you bring in another one that's 6, it's 2 and 3. That's the primes. So you would have to have a 2 and 2 3s. 9 times, so it would be 18 if you had all of these numbers. But in this case, we only have 9. 3 and 9 will be given the lowest common denominator of 9. So here's what I do. You're supposed to do the same thing to each side of the equal sign, right? Students forget to distribute. So what I like to say instead is multiply every stinking term, not just the fractions, every single term by the LCD. So I'm going to multiply 9 times x over 3 plus 9 times x over 9 equals 9 times 8. Every single term, every term. And here's what you do to get rid of the fractions. You reduce, because they will reduce. And this is where the fractions disappear. 9 divided by 3 is what? 3. So you're left with 3 times x. 9 divided by 9 is 1 times x. 9 times 8 is 72. Fractions are gone. Booyah. Now, let's go ahead and multiply and solve for x. 3 times x is 3x. 1 times x is 1x. Equals 72. Let's go ahead and combine our like terms. 3 plus 1 is 4x. Equals 72. Who's attached to x and how? 4 is attached by multiplication. The opposite of multiplication is division. So we're going to divide both sides by 4. And x is equal to 18. These reduce. The next one is 5 minus 4 over x is equal to 4. There's only one denominator, so it's pretty darn easy to find out what our LCD is. It is x. So I'm going to multiply every single term by x. X times 5 is 5x. Constant goes in front. These reduce, and you're left with the negative 4 equals 4x. All right. I need to get my x's on one side, my constant on the other. So I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides. Leaves me with just an x. And then I'm going to add 4 to both sides to solve for x. There you go. Let's go look at the decimals. That's fractions. Just doing this, y'all, it will save you so much stress in this class and in your next one, I promise you. Just if you're moving to college algebra, which I teach as well. For decimals, hate this. I hate this. I do not do this. I find students make mistakes. I'm not even going to show you. I'm not going to show you. Y'all can do it though. You can do decimals. You can do decimals. You've got calculators, for gosh sakes. Don't do that. So let's just do the same thing. You've got terms with x's and you've got terms without x's. Everything is already combined with like terms on either side of the equal sign. So now we just need to get our x's on one side and our constants on the other. So I'm going to start by moving the 0.84x to the other side. It's currently positive. I need to subtract it from both sides. (1.18 minus 0.84 is 0.34. X, bring down everything else. Now we need to get rid of the 0.24. It's added, so we're going to subtract 0.24 from both sides. Gone. 0.78 minus 0.24 is negative 1.02. All right. 0.34 is multiplied to x. Opposite of multiplication, divide. And x equals negative 3. Now up here, they wanted you to take and move all the decimals over 2. And then do the same exact thing we just did. No, just do this. You can do this. I promise you. That just adds another layer of possible mistakes. Just keep it simple. Let's do the same thing over here. They're already separated as far as they're already combined like terms. So now we just need to get our x's on one side and our constants on the other. I'm going to start by bringing my 0.3x to the other side. It's positive, so I need to subtract it. Becomes 0.2x. Bring down everything else. Gone. And then I need to move my 0.12 to the other side. It's currently negative, so I need to add it to get rid of it. Gone. 0.57. All right, and then 0.2 is multiplied to x, so we're going to divide both sides by 0.2. And x is equal to 2.85. Please don't round unless I ask you to, or my open math asks you to. 2.85, x equals 2.85. All right, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.